Hello friends, in the last session we completed few operators. Okay, in this session we discussed about the remaining operators. Okay, what is the fifth one? Conditional operator. What is the fifth one? Conditional operator. Okay, these symbols are question mark and colon. Okay, what are the symbols? Question mark and colon. Okay, in the previous session we completed which operators? Logical operators and relational operators. Okay, both logical and relational operators returns the values either 0 or 1. Okay friends, 0 or 1. Relational operators and logical operators returns the values either 0 or 1. Okay, if these values are understandable by users, no, these values are could not understand by users. Okay, they want high level messages. Okay friends, they want high level messages, but these operators does not provide high level messages. Okay, in that cases we have to use conditional operators. Okay friends, in that cases we have to use conditional operators. Conditional operator provides user defined messages to users. Okay friends, here question mark indicates true, colon indicates false. Okay friends, question mark indicates true, colon indicates false. What is the syntax? Expression 1 question mark, expression 2 colon, expression 3. Listen carefully friends, expression 3. Okay, listen carefully friends. Whether the expression was true, it will execute expression 2, otherwise it will execute expression 3. Okay friends, listen carefully. Whether the expression was true, it will execute expression 2, otherwise it will execute expression 3. Okay, a small example. Okay, 10 greater than 20. Okay friends, what is the question mark indicates? True. Is it true? No. Printf true, colon, printf false. Okay, whether the expression was true, it will execute expression 2, otherwise it will execute expression 3. Okay friends, understand? Okay, let's see the small example. Okay, write a program to check given pin is valid or not. Given pin is valid or not. Okay, what is the pin format? Okay friends, what is the pin format? It must contains 4 digits. Okay friends, it must contains 4 digits. Okay, let's see the program. As include stdio.h, as include conio.h, void main. Okay, let's see what is the fin format. It must contains 4 digits. That means here we take one variable 1 2 3 4. Okay, here we take one variable named by pin 1 2 3 4. Okay, pin greater than 999 and pin less than 10,000. Okay friends, this is the condition because pin format is, it contains 4 digits. Okay, so pin greater than 999, pin less than 10,000. This is the condition. Okay, listen carefully. Pin greater than 999 and pin less than 10,000. Okay, question mark indicates true. If the condition true, then print valid pin. Okay, next colon. If the condition wrong, then print invalid pin. Okay friends, listen carefully. What is the pin format? Pin greater than 999, pin less than 10,000. Here pin is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here the condition, pin greater than 999 and pin less than 10,000. Okay, if the condition satisfies, it prints the valid pin, otherwise it prints the invalid pin. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay friends, it's greater than 999, so here we will get output as valid pin. Here we will get output as valid pin. If we replace 1, 2, 3, 4 as 535, then we will get output as, what is output? Invalid pin. Okay friends, okay, this is the conditional operator. Okay, the next one is unary operator. Okay friends, next one is unary operator. Okay, listen carefully friends. Unary means 1. Unary means 1. Okay, what are the symbols? The symbols are plus, minus, plus plus, minus minus. Okay friends, unary means 1. The symbols are plus, minus, plus plus, minus minus. Okay, example, int a is equal to plus 59. Okay friends, similarly int b is equal to minus 49. Okay, what is the plus plus and minus minus? Okay, here plus plus and minus minus operators are increment and decrement operators. Okay friends, what are these two? Increment and decrement operators. Increment and decrement operators. Okay, what is the use of increment and decrement operators? It is used to increase and decrease one value at time. Okay friends, it is used to increase and decrease one value at time. Okay, let's see the example. Int a is equal to 10. Okay, here a plus plus. What is the value? Printf %d a. Here what is the value? A plus plus. So it will increase one value. So 10 plus 1. Here we will get output as 11. Okay, then a minus minus. Listen carefully friends, a minus minus. Initially what is the value? 10. Then after it will increase one value, 11. Okay, then a minus minus. Okay, 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. Again 10. Printf %d a. Here we will get output as 10. Okay friends, this is the increment decrement operators. Okay, and listen carefully. Compound assignment operator. Compound assignment operator. Okay, listen carefully. Okay, here int a is equal to 10. Okay, what is the compound assignment operator? A plus is equal to 5. Okay, then corresponding output is %d a is 10 plus 5. We will get output as 15. Internally, this code is a is equal to a plus 5. Okay friends, internally this code is a is equal to a plus 5. Then we will get output as 15. Okay, let's see. A minus is equal to 5. Okay, then the corresponding output is %d a. Okay, what is the initial value? 10. Then after it will increase 5, 15. Okay, then after internally what is the code? A is equal to a minus 5. 15 minus 5, that means 10. Here we will get output as 10. Okay friends, this is about unary operator. Okay, the next one is bitwise operator. Next one is bitwise operator. Okay, what are the symbols? Listen carefully friends, what are the symbols? This is bitwise AND. This is bitwise AND. This is bitwise OR. This is exclusive OR. Okay, this is right shift. This is left shift. This is one's complement. Okay friends, these are the various symbols in bitwise operator. Okay, these topics we will discuss in soon. Okay, what is the next operator? The next operator is special operator. Friends, the next operator is special operator. Okay, next one is special operator. Okay, there are 4 types of special operators are available in C. Okay friends, there are 4 types of special operators are available in C. Okay, what is the first one? Comma. What is the first one? Comma. Second one, size of. Second one, size of. Third one, address. Fourth one, type conversion. Okay friends, type conversion. Okay, now we will discuss about the first one. Okay, what is the uses of comma? It is used to separate the variables. Okay friends, it is used to separate the variable names. Okay, example, int a comma b comma c. Then later we can assign the values. A is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, c is equal to 7. Okay friends, what is the use of comma? It is used to separate the variable names. Okay, the next one, size of. What is the use of size of? Size of. Okay, what is size of? Initially, size of is a keyword. Size of is a keyword. Okay, what is the use? It is used to find the size of data type or variable. Okay friends, what is the use? It is used to find the size of data type or variable. Okay, what is the form? Listen carefully, friends. Printf the size of float data type. Float data type is %d and size of float. Okay, this is the format. Okay, what is the size of float? 4 bytes. Okay friends, what is size of float? 4 bytes. Okay, then we will get output as 4. Okay friends, similarly printf the size of int %d size of int. Okay friends, listen carefully. This is the message of user. Okay friend, this is the just message for users. Okay friend, this is the importance of size of. Okay, what is the next? Address operator. What is next? Address. Okay, every variable has unique address. Okay friends, every variable has a unique address. To get that address, we have to use address operator. Okay friends, every variable has unique address. Okay, to get that address, we have to use address operator. Okay, what is the format? Listen carefully, friends. Example, int a is equal to 10. Okay, printf, here listen carefully, %d, then a. Here it will return the value of a. Okay friends, here it will return the value of a. What is the value? 10. So output is here 10. Okay, listen carefully. What is? We need address. Okay, printf, we need address, so we can use %u. Okay friends, we can use %u, then address of a. Okay, here it will return the address of a. Here it will return address of a. Okay, the address is positive number. Okay friends, address is positive number. Okay, it should be between 0 to 65,535. Okay friend, it should be between 0 to 65,535. Okay friends, this is the use of address. Okay, what is the last one? Type conversion. What is the last one? Type conversion. Type conversion. Okay, what is the use of type conversion? Okay, listen carefully, friends. It is used to convert one type of values into another type. Okay friends, it is used to convert one type of values into another type. Okay, listen carefully. Here, for example, a is equal to 5. This is the int type. Listen carefully. Here, int b is equal to 2. It is also int type. Then c is equal to a by b. Okay, what we will get the output? Then normally 5 by 2 is 2.5. It is the int type. Okay, is it possible? No, it is wrong. So in this case we have to use type conversion. Okay friends, In this case we have to use type conversion. Okay, listen carefully, it's wrong. Okay, float c is equal to float a by b. Okay friends, this is the format. Okay, here a is int type, b also int type. The expression, okay, what is that expression, is the float type. So the result variable is float type, so we can convert also expression also float type. This is the format. C is equal to float of a by b. Here a also int type, b also int type, but we convert int type into float type. This is the type conversion. Okay friends, this is the type conversion. Okay friends, the next concept will be coming into the next video. Please watch the channel and do subscribe for more videos and other computer courses, and keep supporting us.